Hello, everyone. It's about like 10 minutes to 3 o'clock in the morning. Just about an hour ago, on via Twitter, I was pretty much somebody had asked me what my story was, and I thought about it, and I actually see that I haven't really like touched anywhere too much on my life story. So what I'm gonna do is here on YouTube, I'm gonna pretty much give you my life story as briefly as possible. Um, so I'm gonna bring it back to about as far back as I pretty much can remember for the most part. I'm gonna get as detailed as possible as my mind will allow me to think to my knowledge. Um, So pretty much, I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Military parents is what I have. My biological father, I don't know the time frame to how long he was in my life since I was born, but I don't think it was really all that long. Um, he pretty much, him and my mom got, I guess it was a divorce or separated or something they did. And that's when my father, Kenya King, stepped in or whatever and pretty much took over. Um, yeah. So military parents is pretty much what I got. I have a younger brother, a little sister in the immediate family. And on my dad's side, I have two younger brothers, an older brother and an older sister. But yeah. So I used to live um, in Germany for 3 years. Before that, it was pretty much running around from grandparents to aunties to cousins to nieces and all that. Not nieces, but aunties and grandmas and cousins and all that. Between New Orleans, Louisiana, and other areas in Georgia and everything. And then that bumps it up to the whole Germany for 3 years. I went to school there and everything. I don't speak German. I tried to learn it in school or whatever, but it didn't stick too well. So then that comes to the recent move to Augusta, Georgia. Now, from Germany and all of that, middle school and everything, I never really had any like real friends or anything like that. Nobody that I really, hit hard with. Um, at the time, the mindset is like a little different than it is now to knowing who your friends are and everything like that. So I was pretty much going through middle school, high school. I was always picked on a lot. I was called gay, fag, queer, etc. Pretty much every word you could think of in the book. Um, they pretty much used to pick at me or whatever for the clothes that I wore. I didn't really have a lot of name brand stuff really, and then the stuff that I did, I mean, you know, I just wore it as I chose to. They used to predict what I was gonna wear the next day, and then when I would get on the bus, they would all like clown me and laugh at me and pick at me and all that stuff. So pretty much, that kind of not kind of it upset me and it had me very upset and angry. So when I turned 16 and I got a job, pretty much all I did was shop every weekend. Like I didn't save my money for anything. I wasn't really too much thinking about the future or anything. I just wanted to pretty much prove them all wrong and show them that I can dress and I got name brand clothes and all that stuff. Um, I tried to shoot to win best dress for my class, but that didn't work out too well because apparently nobody voted for me. Um, and that, pretty much hurt me a good bit. Because when they announced it in the gymnasium or whatever at the pep rally and everything, as soon as I heard that, I pretty much walked out and I like left school after that. Yeah, I've had my share of fights in school or whatever. Yeah. Um, Now graduating and everything. I came to find out on May 20th of 2008 that I was HIV positive, going back to previous years and months and everything. Um, Now my parents, I don't know if they're gonna be watching this or anything, but um, I used to be fast and everything. I used to just walk out the house in the middle of the night while they were asleep in their rooms and everything. My room was above theirs, and we had a two-story house, so I just pretty much just walk out the front door. I used to walk out and just go with older dudes. I would like go to their houses and things like that. I would go hang outside in the front with them in the car, so on and so forth, and do that whole 9 yards. Until one night I pretty much met the right person, not literally, but the right person, and they pretty much gave me an STD and HIV all at the same time, apparently. And it pretty much showed up May 20th, 2008. So, when I found out this information, I was pretty much very upset about it and everything. I was crying and everything. Even during the last few days of school and everything, I'm just pretty much like, what a way to, graduate from high school knowing this kind of information, and it happened. So I mean, I pretty much got over it a little bit. And I was pretty much told by the doctor and my mom that I pretty much take it a lot better than most people normally would, because most people would have like done things like hurt the one who gave it to them or harm themselves, etc. My mom was supposed to be going away to somewhere, and she wanted me to come with her, and I was pretty much like being stubborn, she said, and I'm pretty much being mean to her and everything, and pretty much hurting her feelings and making her cry and everything. Yeah. Um, Kind of somewhat talking in circles, almost going back and forth. But as we know, yes, I am a homosexual. I'm gay. I like dudes. I didn't think girls liked me back in the day or whatever. Thought I was unattractive and nobody pretty much wanted me, and had very low self-esteem. Um, so through the summer after graduation, I was pretty much being grown, doing my own thing, doing what I wanted to do in my parents' house, and they pretty much weren't tolerating that. Pretty much, I grew up. They taught me a lot of things and made me the main one cleaning up the house, cutting the grass, and doing all that stuff. They were pretty hard on me about all that, and while my aunt, to whom was staying with us, and my little brother pretty much did nothing. So yeah, they told me if I wanted to be grown and everything that I would have to pretty much leave. I can't do it in their house. So pretty much I packed up everything and I left. And I moved here to Atlanta August 18th of 2008. My goal was pretty much to go to college and work and do what I got to do and fulfill my career purposes that I have set for myself. School didn't go too well. I pretty much moved about like between 7 to 9 different times since I've been here. Um, and it's pretty like ridiculous and depressing, very unstable. Um, I've had quite a bit of jobs, but I'm sure it could be a lot worse. But right now, I sold my car back in September of last year, hoping to bounce back and quickly get another one, but it didn't work out the way I had hoped and planned for it to. So here I am today, still without a car. You know, and currently, as we know in the earlier video that I've said that I pretty much don't have a job right now and everything. I have been looking, I have been applying, I have been talking to people and going places and everything like that. Um, but yeah, my pretty much goal um, is to pretty much be a music artist, a singer, dancer, writer, actor, and an inspiration to others out there. Like I'm not gonna be just doing this for me, because I want to inspire those out there who've been through what I've been through, who are going through what I've been through, um, and just an inspiration overall in general. Somebody that people can look up to and come to for, you know, advice and everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to, you know, leave a comment on it or hit me via Twitter, Facebook, or you can find me on Tumblr as well. That's where this video is going. My Tumblr blog, kelvinmartian.tumblr.com. And if you have any questions, just let me know what's going on.